What is up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of This Week at Perfect Team. I am Chris Shirley, aka Snaggle J, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. It is episode number 101. December 3rd, 2020. 2 years to the day of our very first episode of This Week at Perfect Team, which aired on December 3rd, 2018. Thank you so much for everybody who has been part of the ride that has been This Week at Perfect Team over the last 2 years. I posted some comments on my Twitter and in Discord earlier, just kind of saying how I felt about it all, and after the 100th episode last week, and man, it's been a week. It's been a nostalgic trip, but we soldier on forward. Speaking of forward, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some big breaking news that I just got right before the stream. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments, our very own fearless leader, Richard Q. Grisham III, will be doing a very special stream with a very special guest. And that guest is Brett Phillips of the Tampa Bay, formerly Devil Rays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Brett Phillips is going to be here on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with Rich doing, I don't know what the heck they're going to be doing, but it's going to be top tier. So that is going to be, again, Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Brett Phillips will be here. Rich is going to be doing I think it's an hour long, cool, fun stream similar to the ilk that we had with Jeff McNeil a few weeks ago. So it's going to be lots of fun. It is going to be lots of fun. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it as well. Also, what other things are happening? Oh, if you guys missed out, by the way, last night, the Franchise Hockey Manager guys announced Franchise Hockey Manager 7, which is available for pre-order now over on our Fast Spring store with the typical pre-order discount. I definitely recommend you head over to our Twitch channel, or you're on the Twitch channel. Head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OHB Developments. We're going to have the trailer and stuff up on there. All kinds of great, fun FHM stuff coming up in the next few weeks. It's going to be, it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I've been messing around with it a little bit. I'm legally required to as a Canadian, but I've been messing around with it a little bit. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with FHM over the years, but I'm liking what I see. It's a lot of fun. There's like 32 leagues from all around the world. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Another thing I want to mention before we get going. I know a lot of people have been mentioning Go lately. I'm not going to get into any specifics because really it's not really my place to talk about it. All I can tell you guys that OOTP Go is a lot closer than a lot of people think. And that's all I'm really going to say about that. Again, I'm not getting too deep into the weeds of what I'm supposed to talk about, what I'm not supposed to talk about. But I've seen a lot of comments saying that it's been delayed for, till next year and whatever. Like I said, I would say it is definitely closer than a lot of people realize. It is. It just is. I mean, that's just factual. So, keep it locked. Keep it locked. When we have official news that we can share, we will share. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Just because we're not saying anything doesn't mean that we're not doing anything. Sometimes we just can't talk about stuff. That's all. But yeah, it is coming. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying it. I think you guys are gonna dig it. I think you guys are gonna dig the go. You're gonna dig FHM. You're gonna dig Brett Phillips on Wednesday, and you guys are gonna dig the hot fire new mission rewards that we are dropping tonight on the stream. A little bit of a look ahead, what we have the next few weeks. We have next week we have a content set called Simply Golden. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then 2 weeks from tonight, which is December 17th, we have our last show before Christmas. It's going to be the third set of Achievement Unlocked mission rewards. There is no stream on December 24th, and then we'll be back on December 30th, finishing out 2020 in style with the third edition of the CEO collection. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're into January. We got like 5 huge big shows planned for January. Plus, next Saturday is the Perfect Team Championship Series winter events. The finals, I will be here. Rich will be here. We'll be doing our hosting thing. We're probably going to get the stream underway sometime around 12:30 Eastern time. So that's going to be fun. What else? What else? What else is going on? I think that's pretty much it. Oh! Yes, that's right. Dishnet, once again, doing my job for me. If you guys missed the big announcement, I know they announced it both on their personal channels. But we have added 2 new streamers to the stream team that are going to be filling up some spots. I believe they're both starting this week. Yuka's going to be streaming on Saturday nights at, I don't know what time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Somebody will let me know. You can see how in the loop I am on this stuff, guys. You know, I'm the top man on the pole here. I know everything. 9 p.m. Eastern time. There you go. That's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays. And then DRC Nomads is going to be streaming the Perfect League World Series on Sundays right here on the channel. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Welcoming both of them to our fun, crazy, wild content program that we have here on the channel. We're almost at 200,000 views. Yeah, I said 200,000 views here on the Twitch channel, which is absolutely insane. So I would like to take this opportunity to welcome both of them to the team. Thank you guys, as always, for your dedication, for your continued supporting of what we're trying to do here. We could not do it without your guys' support. It would not be anywhere near as fun. At all. And speaking of DRC Nomads, he and Kidneys are going to be breaking down what you're about to see right after you see it on This Week in Perfect Team over at twitch.tv/DRC_Nomads. We're going to be going over there for the big raid skadoodles afterwards. So we're going to go check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to break down these 5 brand new rewards and tell you how absolutely freaking awesome they are. Because they're going to be absolutely freaking awesome. Will there be drops on the new streams? Absolutely. Again, if it's on this channel and the game is Out of the Park Baseball 21, it has drops. So, if it's on the official OOTP Developments channel and the game is Out of the Park Baseball 21, it is drops enabled. Tonight, 5. API. There's 5. 5 tonight. Same as last week. When is the I don't know. In 2021? 5? There's 20 total, yeah. Why not 6? Because there's 5. That's pretty much it. Should put drops on DHM. I don't know what that is. I assume you mean FHM, and it doesn't work like that. No, we're not going to talk about that. Saturday nights are just the Mike Lowell streams. I would assume so, yes. Okay, let's get rolling down the line with these brand new... Again, these missions will go live at the top of the hour at the 10 p.m. Eastern Time mark, as they usually do in these current days. Who's first? Who's first? Who's first? We'll use the drum roll again. Vastly underrated. We've got Pete Hal Newhouser out of the gate firing bullets with the 149 stuff, 163 stuff against lefties. 85 movement, 81 control fastball, 116 slider, and a 117 change up Areno. 93 stamina, 97 hold runners. He swing the twig a little bit too with the 35 contact, 48 eye, 44 sack bunt. Solid little Hal Newhouser. Very, very interesting. Newhouser was a very, very good pitcher in the early and mid 40s. Fancy Skunk, that was for you. We're going to start timing people out for horrible jokes. Like, we got to set a bar here. We got to set a bar somewhere, chat, with the dad jokes. Like, I mean, there's the top tier stuff, and then there's like the mid tier stuff, and then there's there's the almost like the fringe stuff, and then there's Fancy Skunk's dad jokes. It's just, man. Yeah, to be fair, pretty much every joke on this channel is typically horrible. I mean, I've never shied away from the fact that I am probably the worst dad joke teller ever. I mean, you can just ask my wife. Sometimes I tell jokes so bad, she tells me that I need to go find a new house to live in. All right, let's keep on moving on. So Hal Newhouser is mission reward number 1. Man. Can never resist a bad joke. You can't time me out. That's the best part. You can try. The problem is that if you time me out, it'll probably break all the drops integration, so you won't get any packs. So if you want to risk it for the biscuit, all right, let's get back on track here. Woo! Next up, we have A-Rod. A to the R-O-D. A-Rod in the building. Peak A-Rod, 106 contact, 92 gap power, 115 power, 88 eye, 73 avoid case. Now, before everybody goes ham, because I know what the issue is going to be, I'm waiting for somebody to mention it. So I am actually going to preemptively explain why he is a shortstop and with the Yankees. We picked the Yankees logo for the card because, I mean, realistically, everybody thinks of A-Rod as a Yankee. Yes, he was great as a Mariner. Yes, he was great for 2 years in Texas. But everybody thinks of A-Rod as a Yankee. But he played more games in his career at shortstop, which on a peak card dictates the position. So that would explain Yankees logo, shortstop, default position. That's just how it is. Just one of those things. I just don't feel like it would have made... I mean, the position we can't do anything with. He literally started more games at shortstop than he did at any other position. So that's just fact. And realistically, I don't think peak A-Rod with the Rangers or the Mariners just is the same. So we have A-Rod. He's a little bit left-hand heavy on the splits. 3 points of contact, 6 points of gap power, 1 point of power, 9 points of eye, 4 points of avoid Ks. 108, 96, 116, 95, 76 on the strong side. Got a little bit of speed as well with a 60. 85 stealing, 89 base running. Solid left side of the infield defense. 96 range, 106 air, 95 arm, 94 turn double play. Oh, if it was a jab at Jeter, I would make that very open and obvious. I think my track record on that is pretty clear.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the ball.
Wow, he hit that one a mile.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
All right. A-Rod in the game. Special edition A-Rod, who again will be coming to the Mission Rewards at 10 p.m. Eastern Time in about 40 minutes. Next up, we have... It's Pete! It's Pete! Everybody go crazy! It's Pete Rose! 96 diamond! Pete Rose! Ladies and gentlemen, I am blocking the outfield defense. I will get out of the way. You guys can see the numbers. That's really all that matters. 112 contact, 100 gap power, 76 power, 71 eye, 87 avoid Ks. Pretty balanced in contact, avoid Ks. Got a bit of a right-hand split heavy in gap power, and eye. 10 points, and 9 points, respectively, in favor of the right-hand side. I get the 79 speed, so we're still like 90 base running. 118 at running over catchers in the All-Star game. That's a behind-the-scene rating. And then we got the position eligibility. Comes with training at first, second, third, left, and right field. You got the infield ratings up there, the outfield ratings down here. Obviously, it's going to be, you're going to be gambling pretty much anywhere. I think first base is where a lot of people are going to play him. He could probably play as a backup outfielder if you need a backup outfielder. Give a guy a spell in the outfield for a day. It's probably going to be, but I think a lot of people are going to DH and play him at first base at the upper levels. I'm just completely glad that we have this card. I love Pete. I'm a big Pete guy. Should have made him an expo just to really grind in the knife with the community, I think. But I try not to make all the cards expos because, then people call me a homer and, it's one of those things. It's just, it's one of those things. Not everybody can be an expo, chat. That's the downside. As much as I wield power over the content set, they will not let me make all the cards an expo. I've tried. And they just won't let me. They won't let me do it. They won't. Subliminal glory. I agree. I agree. All right. So there we go. Pete Rose, mission card in the game. We got 2 more. Let's keep the train rolling. Next up. Ooh. I think you guys are going to like this one. We've been pretty good so far. We had Prince Hal. We had A-Rod. We got Pete. I think you guys are going to like this one. I think. Why would we have another big train? Need lefty pitchers? The first card was a lefty pitcher. What is happening? Next up, we've got King Felix. Felix Hernandez is in the building. 126 up, 88 movement, 88 control, 134, 90, 91 against righties. Fastball, sinker, curveball, the 117 slider, and the 42 changeup. The 89 stamina, ground baller on the tendencies as well. And can I get an exclamation point bunt in the chat? Someday I'm going to put on a bunting clinic here on TWIPT. So you guys know, I'm going to grab a bat and I'm going to bunt a baseball here on the stream just for you guys. Just like Felix Hernandez probably could because he has a 72 bunt rating, which is pretty good. So if you're playing him in a no DH situation, he can get the ball down. So there you go. Have Felix throw it. Sure. I wouldn't be able to touch it then, though. Please don't break a finger. I probably would. I probably would. Oh, look, guys. Rocketer thinks he's funny. All right, we got one more. Now, let me tell you. There is one person out there who I know is watching tonight who has been clamoring for months for me to include an Expos great with a top tier card. For months, I've been harassed in the Discord, in the Twitch chat, in everywhere I go, the grocery store, the liquor store, my kid's soccer game. And I'm just, when? Well, the time is now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, while it might not be Expos on the card, it's going to be Expos where it counts, ladies and gentlemen, which is inner heart, which is the only thing that matters in life. It's how you feel in here. It's Larry Walker. Maple Ridge, BC's own Larry Walker. He's here. He's spectacular. 107 contact, 99 gap power, 115 power, 85, 578 avoid case. Right hand heavy on the old splits. 110, 100, 121, 90, 78, 70 speed, 90 stealing, 93 base running. Elite. Right field defense. Elite might have been strong. Maybe just a hair strong. 78 range. Some people are going to scoff at that. Wicked air, wicked arm. Some people are going to be scoffing at the range. Hilarious. I love the people. See, chat, I love the people who at this point just post comments in the chat to get me to react to them. And instead, I just ignore them because instead, they can just sit there and people can see how wrong their opinion is without me having to address it directly. It's great. It's this new state of mind I'm doing. This Larry Walker is OP! Because it's Larry Walker. Should have been a Cardinal. I tried. I wanted to make him an Expo. But again, chat, I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. 1997. I mean, you know, what is my computer doing? Maybe it's that computer. Hard to say. Hard to say. Needs more bunting. I know. They always need more bunting. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Achievement unlocked. Number 2. Pete Rose, Larry Walker, Felix Hernandez, Alex Rodriguez, and Hal Newhouser. They will all be entering collection missions here at the top of the hour in 32 minutes time, which is insane. It's insane. They're going to be good. People are going to be chasing after them. A lot of people had a hard time figuring out what the themes were to the first one. These ones, I think they're pretty straightforward what the themes behind the missions are and the requirements. I think it should be pretty straightforward. Pete should be pretty straightforward. Larry Walker should be pretty straightforward. Felix should be pretty straight. Yeah, I think they're all pretty straightforward in terms of people figuring out what the missions are based on, for sure. Yeah, so I didn't see that question, but I see Dishnet answering it. So yeah. There'll be collection missions at the top of the hour, one for each card, similar to what we did last week with the achievement unlock number 1, and then of course we have set 3, which will be in 2 weeks time, and then set 4, which will be in January after the holidays. I don't remember exactly which day. I want to say January 7th, but I'm not 100% sure that that's right. I know it's January 7th or January 14th. But we'll have the content calendar put out there before January rolls around. Like I said, next week is Simply Golden. 2 weeks from now is Achievement Unlocked number 3. No stream the week of Christmas, and then we're back on the 30th with the CEO collection. You guys know that we're not going to do a set around PEDs, right? Like, is it, like, you guys really don't think that's something we're going to do, right? Just making sure that there's not this weird expectation out there that we're absolutely blindly stupid. Like, that we're not like I'm not an absolute moron. Just so you guys know. Two things I like having: 1, a job, and 2, the MLB license attached to our game. That would immediately cause both of those to no longer happen. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of This Week in Perfect Team, episode number 100, our 2-year anniversary. Again, like I said earlier, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting. Some of you have been here since the very, very first episode of the show. And you are still here at episode number 101. 2 years to the day. Funny story, we didn't actually have content the first show. Which, the content... Spitball Dogberry, probably not so much. I think we could probably get away with that. Because it's something that happened literally like 100 years ago. I mean, maybe not all the way 100 years ago, but it's definitely not as controversial as something like PEDs, for example. But yeah, we actually didn't have content the first show. I ripped packs. And we talked about God tier bronze cards, which did not include Mike LaValliere. It was Ichiro, Phil Plantier, Matty Alou, Luis Gahara, and somebody else. So, anyway, you know, it's one of those things. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for coming by. We're going to, like I said, we're going to go hang out with DRC and Kidneys on their wonderful program This Week and This Week at Perfect Team. Feel free to go over and check it out. Drop a follow over on DRC's channel. Make sure you catch him this Sunday as he streams the Perfect League World Series right here on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Make sure you follow the channel down below. Thank you guys for your support. As always, I greatly appreciate it. You guys have no idea what you guys have meant to me and what the show has meant to me over the last 2 years. And I'm very excited to see what the next 2 years of Perfect Team is going to bring. So thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences. And don't forget, Brett Phillips, Wednesday, 9 p.m., right here. Be here.